Hello everyone, welcome back to our playlist on version control using Git. In this video, we'll be learning about fetching new changes from the remote repository. Before learning how to fetch new changes from the remote repository, first we'll learn why do we need to fetch the changes from the remote repository to our local repository. Firstly, fetching is what you do when you want to see what everybody else in your team has been working on. In this way, you can help your teammates if they get stuck on some part of the code. Second, update your local repository. Imagine you're working on some part of the code and the further code requires a reference from the other part where your teammates have been working on. By keeping our local repository up to date, you can get those references from the part of the code which the others are working on. And lastly, merge the feature you're working on with the other features that your teammates have been working on earlier. Now let's take an example to understand this better. Imagine you and your friend are working on some project. You are working on feature A of that project and your friend is working on feature B of that project. You are working on this separate branches of course because you don't want to mess up with the master branch. You merge your branch with the master only when the code in your branch is working fine. But after working a while on the project, your friend has got some error and is not able to solve it. So he or she calls you and asks you about the solution. You got an idea, but the solution is really complex to explain it on the phone. So what can be done now? So in this case, your friend will use the remote repository to send the changes to you. Your friend will push the branch on which he is working on in the remote repository by using the git push command. And and you can get this remote branch on your local repository by using the git fetch command. Now, after fixing the error in the code, you can again push this branch to the remote repository and your friend can pull that branch and continue working on his feature. Now let's try this practically. Okay, so for this video, I'll be using the repository which we created in the remote repository part 1. Now imagine your friend has added a new branch to the remote repository. Now let's name the branch as branch 1. Okay, the new branch has been created. Now he has added a new file to the remote repository named as sports.py. I will be adding some content to it. Now after running this file, your friend finds that there is some error in the code and wants your help. So let's first comment this file. Remember that these changes are not done by you. It is done by your friend on his local machine and he has pushed that particular file on a different branch on the remote repository. Now let's see how you can fetch these changes to a local repository and help your friend to fix the error and push the branch back to the remote repository. For this, we'll go to our remote repository and open the git bash. Now, to see the changes that are done on the remote repository, we'll type the command git remote show and the name of your remote. We had the name of our remote as origin. Okay, now we can see here that the new branch has been created named as branch1 in the remote repository, and we can fetch the changes from the remote repository by using the git fetch command. We should remember that when we run the git fetch command, it only downloads the changes from the remote repository to a local repository. We should remember that when we run the git fetch command, it only downloads the changes from the remote repository to a local repository. It does not merges the changes with your local repository. We can see this by typing the git branch. Now we can see that only one branch is in our working tree. To get to the new branch which has been fetched from the remote repository, we need to check out to the branch which has been downloaded with the git fetch command. So we'll do git checkout and the branch name. We can see here that the name of the branch was the branch one. I will type that in. Okay, so now you can see that the branch one has been added to your working tree, and the file sports.py has been received from the remote branch of the remote repository to your local repository. Now we can see that we are currently on the branch one. Now let's help our friend to fix the error. I'll open this in Atom. Okay, so I'm sure that till now you have found the error. The error was he did not add the inverted commas. So great. The error is fixed and we can now push this back to the remote repository. Now let's first add these changes and let's commit the changes. We'll type in the message as fixed error in the sports.py. Okay, now the changes have been done locally. Now it's time to push it back to the remote branches of the remote repository. For this, we'll just use the command git push. Okay, the push has been successfully made. Now let's check out our GitHub. Great, we can see that the changes has been successfully made to the GitHub repository. In this way, you can fetch the changes from the remote branches to your local branches. Now your friend has added some more code to the remote branch in the same file. Now this time your friend has made some more errors. Now let us use git status to see the status of this branch. By typing the git status, you can see that it shows that the local branch is up to date with the remote branch. But when you do git remote show origin, it will show that the branch one is out of date. Now this time, as you already have the branch one, you did not do the git fetch again. You can directly do the git pull, and all the changes from your remote branch gets applied to your local branch. You can see by opening this in Atom Editor. Okay, you have find the error that the parentheses are missing here. So let's save this file, see the git status. Let's add the file to the staging area. Now let's commit the changes. Now the commit has been successfully made. Now let's do the git push to push the changes to the remote repository. Great, now let's check our GitHub. Okay, the parenthesis was added to the remote repository. In this way, you can fetch the changes from the remote repository to a local repository. We should remember one thing, that git fetch only downloads the changes from the remote repository and does not add it to our working tree. But when you do the git pull, it downloads and also merges the changes from the remote repository to a local repository. Okay, that's all for the video. Thank you.